What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to another episode of Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials. In this episode, we are going to be installing, excuse me, an FBI SUV. I just posted a video of a plugin call out protection squad, and in this call out, I like to use the FBI vehicles. You can use any vehicle you want. Go check out the video; it's an awesome plugin. But while I was scrolling through the two FBI cars, I had my Dodge Charger, which I love, and it. I also had a Ford Explorer for the SUV. Not a big fan of the Explorer, so I want to change that with the Tahoe. The Tahoe is a majority used vehicle within the real FBI, so I like the realism of it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to replace my Ford Explorer, which I replaced the Granger, the one that comes with the vanilla model, which comes with the game, and I want to get that out of there. So you are going to need 3 certain installs for this to work. Now, if you're a veteran to this, or even if you're somewhat new, you might already have these installed into your game. If not, don't worry, I got you covered. You will need OpeniV. You will also need ELS, which is Emergency Lighting System, and you're going to need Radiance. ELS allows you to use modded police cars with an awesome lighting system, and Radiance just makes your lights look beautiful, man. It reflects off the buildings, off the cars, and it just, man, you have to have it. You gotta have it. Now, for those 3 requirements, I do not have a tutorial video on those, but don't worry, I got you covered. Down in the description, go check out my boy Criminal Justice. I put 3 of his links down there that show you step by step how to install OpeniV, ELS, and Radiance. Okay, go check him out, watch his videos, get those things installed, come back and see me, and continue with this video so you can get that truck installed. Man, it's a beautiful truck too. So let's jump into it. Go ahead and click that link, providing you already have all 3 of those things installed. Go ahead and click that link down below that says FBI ELS FBI pack. Okay, and it's going to bring you to this page right here. And this pack was created by TickleMyElmo. This guy's got amazing vehicles that he has out there, okay? Now, this pack comes with 2 vehicles. It comes with the Dodge Charger, which I already have. Mine doesn't have the spotlight, okay? The truck that we're going to install does. So I'm not going to put this one in, but it's the same steps. So if you want to install them both, you'll be able to, okay? This is going to replace your FBI 1. The truck will replace your FBI 2. Okay, and it'll tell you this will contain bugs and issues. As stated, it's a work in progress. Please PM or leave a comment. Now, this was when he first put this out. He has since updated it, so I haven't issued any bugs with it. I've used this pack in a previous version of my Grand Theft Auto before I had to restart over. There were times where I messed my game up, man. Listen, you're cool now, just like I said before. You're cool now. I'm not going to steer you wrong, okay? But it's a good pack. So, you're going to want to go ahead and click that green download this file button. Now, I use WinRAR, and what WinRAR does is it will download it right here above my taskbar. You can download it to a folder to your desktop. Just download it to wherever you know it's going to be so you can open that file once it's done. Okay, mine is all set, so I'm just going to open mine right from here, and it's going to bring this up and this, which I don't understand why they say please purchase it. All you got to do is hit close and you can use WinRAR forever. And you can mine this out of your web browser. Okay. Now, inside of here, you'll see it's got different files. We'll go over those. Okay, so got OpeniV open, okay? And I'm going to side trail just for a few minutes here because this is important what I want to tell you guys, okay? If you already know this stuff, just fast forward a few minutes and go right to the install. I've done that before, watching tutorials. But if you're new here, this is going to be gold to you, okay? Now, if you're in OpeniV, if you just went to criminal justice and you just installed OpeniV, now he might have explained to you, I can't remember, it's been a while since but I watched his video when I installed mine. I can't remember if he explains this. If he does, it never hurts to hear it twice, okay? If you just installed OpeniV, you're not going to have a mods folder right here, okay? You won't have a mods folder anywhere here. Now, what you want to do when you get into OpeniV is, well, let me bring up, I'll minimize that for right now, is you're going to want to hit your edit mode, okay? It's going to bring up this little box. Just click yes. Now you're able to navigate through OpeniV and change files, yada, yada, yada. Go up here to Tools, and you're going to go to ASI Manager. Now, I already have mine installed. You're going to install all three of these, okay? Now, this right here is what's going to give you your mods folder. This right here is what links OpeniV to your game. Now, what I mean by that is, if you go into your GTA main directory. Now, let's say you don't know where your main directory is, okay? Mine is in local disk C. Yours might be different, whether you have the disk, whether you went to Steam. I went through Steam. The majority of the GTA players go through Steam when they get their game. This is how you want to get to your main directory, okay? Local disk C, or whatever drive you have yours installed in. Program files times 86. Steam. Steam apps. And common. Now this is going to bring you to your Grand Theft Auto 5 file. Now, I've said it in my last tutorial, and I'm going to say it again, okay? This OpeniV here is going to be linked to whatever file says just Grand Theft Auto V. Now you can see these files here have -LSPDFR after Evo 8, -clean, before EUP, okay? These are backup files. And to back it up, you just go to your main file, left click, right click, copy, go down here, left click, right click, paste. Make copies of your game. Now, if I was to change this right here to -hey, and I hit enter. Now, I don't have any file that says Grand Theft Auto 5, so this OpeniV right here has nothing to link to. You see what I mean? It's only going to link to whatever file, whatever one of your game files says just Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, before EUP, I might have all Dodge Charger police cars, okay? And if I go into here, it'll change to all Dodge Charger police cars. I'll show you what I mean. Now, if I go back to this, now let's say this is my main one I use. Let's say I just want to play the clean version, or before EUP, you're going to go into this, and you're just going to backspace it till it just says Grand Theft Auto 5. Hit enter. Now, I would probably have to exit out of this and reopen it, so now those two will be linked, okay? Rage Plugin Hook and OpeniV will only link up to whatever file says this only. Alright? Hope you guys got that. So, let's go ahead and put those back. And we're going to go back to my original one. There we go. Okay. So that's done. Also, if you don't have it in your quick access, left click it. Oops. Left click it, right click it, pin to quick access, and what it's going to do is it's going to throw it right there. So if I want to go back into my folder, I don't have to go through all that local drive times 86 or whatever. I just one click on that, boom, brings me right to my main directory here. Now that you installed those 3 things that I showed you in the ASI manager, you are now going to have a mods folder. Now once you have a mods folder, it will put a mods folder in your main directory. There are still a couple of things you need to do. Right here, you'll see times 64 and update, which if you go here to the clean version, there's the update in times 64. This is a non-touched clean version of Grand Theft Auto, but you can see it's got these 2 folders there. Okay, you're going to want to take the times 64, right click it, copy it, or you can hit your control and copy these 2 files, and you're going to want to paste them inside your mods folder. Now what that's going to do is anytime you put a mod into one of these, as you can see, everything in my mods folder is the same that's in the mods folder over here. Update times 64, common.rpf, times 64b, times 64e. These 2 come with different mods with other, tutorials that for now you're going to need the update in the times 64. But as you can see, everything that's listed here is over here in my OpeniV. Okay? It's food for thought. Now, I wonder if... Yeah, okay. So, definitely do that. Now, that takes 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your internet speed. But, yes, that's how you do that. And you're good to go. Now, once you've done all that, let's get into the install, and let's get you going. Let's get you out of here. I know people don't like to watch these tutorial videos that drag on and drag on. So that's important. If you're new here, what I just explained is important. Now up here in your favorites, you don't have anything. You might, but vehicles.rpf, this is where your police files are going to go. Okay? If you don't have it, if you're new here, don't worry, I got you covered. Okay? So this is the path that you want to take. Okay? Now, locate your mods folder. I'm going to sip my iced coffee here for a second. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was thirsty. I need the caffeine. Okay, so you're going to click mods. You're going to click update. Times 64. DLC packs. A lot of people say to use the most recent patch day. In this case, you're going to do patch day 20. DLC.rpf. Times 64. Levels. Not patch day 20 here. You're going to want to click GTA 5. And vehicles.rpf. Now this is going to bring you up to, this is the page that is going to be linked with your Grand Theft Auto when you select what police car. When you go into the police garage, it's going to have all those police cars. These are replacements. These are not add-ons. Add-ons are a different thing. You got to get a trainer, and you go into your add-on. You can load up as many police cars as you want through your add-on. This will replace what vehicles came with your game. Okay? As you know, in the FBI 1 slot is going to be the Buffalo. In my case, I replaced it with the Dodge Charger. Not this Dodge Charger that's in this WinRAR. It's a different one. And the FBI 2 slot is where the Granger is. The Grand Theft Auto version is they have the Granger. In my case, I've got the vehicle that I do want to replace. Not a big fan of the Ford Explorer, but this came in the pack with the Dodge Charger, so I just took it for the. But I don't like it, so I want to replace that. And if you go down, you'll see my Police 1 is going to be my Crown Vic, okay, and Police 4 is going to be my Dodge Charger, the old style, the 2015 State Police, and then I've got the Harley Davidson Police Bike, which is pretty wicked, by the way. And Police T is going to be my Chevy van transport, and so forth and so forth. You know, I got the Ranger truck here. If you guys are interested in any of these vehicles I'm showing you, let me know. And you'll see them in the game. I will go into the game and show you that it worked so that you know you're safe, okay? So, usually, what we do here is there's usually 3 files. As you can see, you've got police here, police_high.yft, and then you're going to have police YFT, and then down here, police YTD. Down here are your YTDs. These are pretty much your textures for your vehicles. So you go in them and it's got all your textures here. You can change the textures here, but that's another tutorial video that's down the road. You're not going to worry about that today. And all of them have 3 files. Usually when you replace, you have 3 files for your police vehicles. The Pranger YFT, Pranger_high.yft. Down here you got Pranger YTD. So what you're going to do, make sure you're in edit mode. And it's got a few options here. You can either get almost no equipment, or you can get lots of equipment, which I don't know what the differences are in that. I guess he didn't explain that. So we're just doing an FBI. This is just for the motorcade. If you want lots of equipment, hey, go for it. Lots of equipment. Okay? We're going to go almost no equipment because it's just for a motorcade. I don't need cones in the back of the car. I don't need the big screen that's inside the car. I don't know if that's what it means by no, but either way, if it was a police vehicle, a patrol vehicle, then yes, I would go for lots of equipment, but I'm going to go for none. I'm not going to get the Charger. If you want to get the Charger, you're going to follow the exact same steps that we're going to do for the Tahoe right now, and it'll put your Charger in. Now, once you double click the Tahoe, there's your 3 files. FBI2 YFT, which is right there. FBI2.ytd, which remember I told you, YTDs will be down here. FBI2_high.yft, there it is right there. Usually there's 3 files. So what we're going to do is, just to show you, remember I showed you FBI2, there's the Explorer that we want to replace. You are going to make sure none of that's highlighted. You're going to drag right up here, grab all 3 of these files, just bring them to right here, and drop them. Okay? Keep your WinRAR up, because we need another file out of here. And then what you want to do is just double click that again, and boom. There's your Tahoe. It's right there in the game, folks. Okay? It's not going to be white. It's just the model version for this case here. Now, in order for the lights to work, remember I told you you need to install ELS into your game. Now, once you go to Criminal Justice and you watch his ELS video, maybe I'll post one myself, but for now, go check out Criminal Justice. His videos, his tutorials are awesome as well. As you can see in my main directory, there's my ELS, which you will get this file as soon as you install ELS. Now, once you install ELS here, you will see ELS right here. Okay? So, in order for the lights to work on any replaced police vehicles that you download, you have to install the ELS files. So you're going to go back here in your WinRAR to ELS. Okay? And there's FBI XML, FBI2 XML. Now, like I said, if you want to install the Charger, you're going to do the same thing. See? FBI1. You would replace the FBI files. Same thing. You would click all 3, drag them over, drop them. I'm not going to because I like the Charger I have. But now would be the time for you to do that before we go to the next step. Now, this next step is super duper easy. You're just going to, now before you leave this spot, go up to favorites, click it, click add to favorites. It's going to bring up vehicles.rpf, and then you click add, and now it'll be in your favorites section, so you don't have to go through that, you know, that pathway that we went through. For future reference, because trust me, you're going to get tired of the vehicles you have in, you're going to want to put new vehicles in. But it's a great thing to have because you can put anything that they have out there that's good, you know. So, you're going to click your mods thing. We're back to the start. This right here, just click ELS, pack default. Okay? This is going to bring up, these are all vehicles. Now you see I have a lot of police vehicles. There is a Blue Ghost vehicle pack, unmarked pack that I have. It's got Charger, Challenger, Chrysler 300C. It's got a lot of vehicles. But as you can see, click your ELS over here in your WinRAR, and you're going to see all the XMLs. There's all your XMLs. Now, this FBI XML and FBI 2 XML, as you can see, I already have them. But these XMLs are for the previous. In other words, the FBI 2, this one is for the Ford Explorer that I just replaced. So this XML is not going to work with my new Tahoe. So I'm going to right click that, and I'm going to delete it. And I'm going to grab this FBI 2 XML, bring it over, drop it. It's going to put it down here in the bottom. But if you go back one and then go back to it, boom, FBI 2, it put it in. And if you installed the Charger as well, you're going to do the same thing with the Charger, with the FBI .xml. Drag it over, drop it in. And that is it, folks. You can go up here, you can close all archives, and click your edit mode, and exit out of OpeniV. We can now get rid of this WinRAR, and I will see you guys in the game. Alrighty, guys and gals, so here we are in the game. So let's go into the police station here and show you the new vehicle. What's up, man? Oop. This is my FBI guy. So we are already on duty. So we're going to go down here to the police garage. Now, if you remember the vehicles that I was showing you, all of my other police vehicles and such, don't mind the way the lights stay on like that. And I don't know why it does that. It just, I don't know, it does that. But here's all of my different police cars that I've added. Way different than, you know, the ones that came with the game. It's my transport van, my Ford Taurus Sheriff, my Dodge Charger State Police, and my regular LSPD Crown Vic. And then over here I have my Dodge Charger Highway Patrol, which comes in two colors. There's the black one, like the one you just saw outside. And my, I know it says Sheriff SUV in the menu, but I replaced it with an Los Santos Police Department SUV. Because I do like the Ford Explorers as police cars, just not as the FBI one. I didn't like the FBI one. But I saved it under my sheriff slot in my OpeniV. And then there's the Harley Davidson motorcycle. It's really out of focus, but. And then we're gonna go over here. There's my Dodge Charger. Now we click this, and boom, there's our Tahoe. Like I said, you see how the lights are stuck on. Don't know why it does that, but I assure you, when you select and continue and go outside, it won't be like that. Now, if you don't have ELS, it will be. So here's our Tahoe, guys, installed. Now, your ELS, usually if you don't have ELS and you have the regular cop cars that came with the game, you would hit your left joystick to turn your lights on. Well, this is just the horn now. Usually ELS is your left D-pad. You got stage 1. Okay, let me pull this out so you can see it. So the ELS allows the stage 1. and you see how it reflects. You know what, let's go to nighttime so I can show you what that radiance does. If you're new here, you're going to want to see what this radiance does, because it's amazing. So let's go to nighttime. Yeah, actually, we'll go to right here. It makes it a little more so you can see it. So there's your stage. There's your stage 1. There's your stage 2. Okay, and then stage 3. It's gonna put everything on, and it's gonna flash everything. As you can see, you do have your computer there. But now that I'm looking at it, when we chose to have like no equipment, it didn't put the light bubble above your driver's side, the spotlight. Don't need the spotlight. It didn't put in all the cones and stuff that are in the back of it. So it's got a computer. It's just, it's exactly what I wanted. Okay, if you want the spotlight and all that other stuff, go ahead and put in that lots of equipment file into the game. But that is it, folks. There's your Chevy Tahoe FBI, and you can use it for callouts. You can use it to pull people over. It is takedown equipped, but I mainly use it for my protection squad callouts. And that is it. And it comes with whatever siren you have installed into the game. There are mods out there where you can change that. So as you see, it does have takedown. You can pull people over with this truck. Oh, he's in the right in front of the plants. Alright, folks. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Hope it worked out for you. And yeah, enjoy the Tahoe. More tutorials to come. If there's anything else you would like to see, anything that you saw within my game, any vehicle files, sticky wheels, you got the sticky wheels, you got to keep the door open, so your guy will keep the door open. Automatic siren cutout, which means if you have your sirens on, as soon as you get out of the car, it's going to shut them off. That's a pretty cool mod. And then when you get back in, they won't turn back on unless you turn them back on. All sorts of mods. If there's anything else that you would like to see in the tutorial, let me know in the comments below. Like I said, I will put the links in order. The link to this truck will be the top link, and then right below that will be Criminal Justice's links in order of how you should install those mods. So it'll start with OpeniV. Get that installed. Then go to the next link, which is going to be ELS. Get that installed. Then the next one will be Radiance. Get that installed. And then come back and click the Tahoe link so you can get this truck into your game, so you can be rolling in style and get rid of that Granger that they have, that ugly truck that they have. Other than that, that's about it. You can look for other FBI trucks as long as it's got those 3 FBI files inside of the WinRAR. You can do it the exact same way I showed you, and it'll install whatever vehicle you downloaded for that slot. So, whatever you choose, guys. With that being said, thanks again for joining Jeffrey Gamer Tutorials. Let me know in the comments below what you like, and if you liked the video, please subscribe, please like, and please share. Show a brother some love. I do this for you guys. I enjoy putting these out for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed getting them. So, take care, everybody. Stay healthy. Love you all. Jeffrey Gamer is out. One King 12 en route.
10-4, copy that. 1 King 12.